was about a dozen years at Microsoft in their hardware department. So I'd spend my life around the world developing the hardware, the mice and keyboard, Xbox, all of those items for Microsoft.
We had a successful computer integrator company, and we started our first prepaid cellular phone company in Venezuela, and we grew in 2 years to about 250,000 clients. And it was, of course, very stressful. You know, the burn rate in engineering and in those fields is pretty high. So it's probably part of my white hair.
After a while, you're always looking for a change to grow a new aspect of engineering, kind of like a science. You're just looking to see what else would compel you or improve your skill set. And I found that, you know, it's quite unknown, the items that you would find in the food business. All of this is really unknown to me, so it was a great new frontier that I needed to explore.
And I realized that I was just getting burned out and missing out in a lot of things. So I wanted to follow my passion, which was to become a chef. But then I started specializing in pastry and chocolate making. And so I figured, let's put one and one together, Venezuelan cacao, European technology and European techniques. And where better to make it? San Diego, California, where went to school, and we have the beach, and there's nothing going on in chocolates there. So
this one may be one of my favorites. This is a freeze-dried blackberry in a white chocolate and then enrobed in dark chocolate. And so taking a bite of this, I'll take it by just, you can see that there's a freeze-dried, it's white chocolate with freeze-dried blackberries and then enrobed in dark, and this fabulous flavor profile.
Our mission as a company is to arouse the senses with unusual, unexpected, and delicious chocolates. This one is really exciting. It's the firecracker bar. So you have fire and the cracking action. A little engineering going in there again, because we have popping candy or pop rocks in it.
It pops in the back of my mouth.
From ear to ear.
Mm-hmm.
But it has a little chipotle chili, so you get a little bit of smoky, fiery kind of heat, and then a little bit of salt, balance it out. So this is really, really going to be a very popular bar because it's just so much fun. Everybody that eats this starts having a smile.
The process goes from the cocoa bean, even growing the plants for the cocoa bean, all the way to the end. There's probably 100 different articulating processes that must be done correctly in order to get a good chocolate.
It's been a great challenge for us because we had no idea about food, we had no idea about retail, we have no idea about distribution, and we never worked in the United States before. So it's been a constant learning process that has been just absolutely fascinating and very, very motivating.
We know that chocolate has been around for 3,000 years. It's been in plantation form for 1,500 years. But it wasn't until 1820 to 1830 when they started building the machinery. And then we're talking Van Houten. These guys that were the early pioneers, they weren't chocolatiers, of course. They were engineers. So it wasn't until 1847 when we actually had the first chocolate bar. And so that's a long process. I mean, for 3,000 years of history, and then it comes to the engineers to actually get it developed to a point where, now we can actually hit the mainstream of the public and everybody can have it.